Hi everyone, my name is Kemi, and this evening I will be sharing with you my final presentation for the SQL Bridge program. Prior to this, I did not have any experience with SQL or really any programming at all, so I was really brand new to all of this, which is why I decided to go ahead and just use the database that was provided for us instead of using one of my own to complete this assignment. One of the things that we had to do was make sure that when we run this program, it always runs and we don't get any error messages. And to do this, I added the drop schema if it exists. For tables, it would be drop table if exists. And that way, even though it's created it before, it'll drop it and then it'll be like it never happened. And that way you avoid getting the error message that says building energy already exists, and then you have to change the name. So this is something that I learned that I thought was kind of cool. I didn't know that. And then so we ended up creating our schema. We ended up creating our tables and inserting information into those tables. Our first really visual thing that we're going to see is this right here, this joining the buildings and the energy types together. So I'm going to go ahead and run that just so you can see what we get when we do that. And this is what it looks like. And you have the Brooklyn's Children's Museum, and it's geothermal, Brooklyn's Children's Museum, electricity, and it listed it in alphabetical order. So, Borough of Manhattan College, and then Chrysler Building, Empire State Building. And then, again, we are asked to have to create some tables and insert some info into those tables, and we did that again. So here we added, after we've already created the table and we've done stuff with the table, we ended up and put 2 more buildings into it. And then, sorry, I just lost my train of thought. And then our next select statement is to just select the buildings that use renewable energies. So we use the select statement right here, right? I'll go ahead and run that, and then it gives us Borough of Manhattan College, they use solar, which is renewable. Bronx Lion House uses geothermal, which is renewable. And then Brooklyn's Children's Museum, same thing. And then the eighth task that we were given was to write an SQL query that shows the frequency with which each energy type is used in various buildings. So just do that. So we have electricity is used in 4 buildings, steam in 3 buildings, geothermal in 2 buildings. Okay. And then 9A was saying to use, the appropriate foreign key constraints, which if we go back to our tables, let me see here, you can kind of see that we have that already. We have primary key right here, where is this? And then here, foreign key, there. And then also B, which says to create an ER diagram. I hand drew it. Don't laugh at my drawing. And this is what I have. I'm not sure exactly how accurate it is, but this is kind of what I gathered that it would look like. It has the keys here, 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 and yeah. This was actually pretty fun. I'm not even gonna lie, this was pretty fun.